Happy Monday, Mommy Sector. Come on in and let's talk about it. We're going to get started in a few moments. Hey, Pretzel, Popper, Lynn, and Bush Watchers. Hit the like button on the way in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, you guys. The sky full of stars. Welcome. 26 people already here. Thank you for having your notification bells on, you guys. Welcome. You know, before we get into this reaction, um, I just want to say welcome everybody. Skeely 1256, welcome. Welcome. I just was speaking to a friend the few moments ago about this situation. And I was thinking, I wonder if she's able to talk to the children. I wonder if she's even able to have contact. And then I was thinking, I wonder if they call her on their tablets. Alice from Pittsburgh, welcome. Hey, Keisha. Um, and I went looking on Instagram, and I'm sure many of you guys have already read it, but we're gonna talk about it together. And Jerrod has a message for Olivia. We're gonna talk about it. And I'm going to ask you guys before we get started on this reaction, I'm going to ask you guys to please hit the like on the way in. Okay, thank you for hitting the like on the way in, Shonda CC. Thank you for being here, everybody. And if you're in the bushes and you're just listening and you're cleaning or cooking dinner, I understand if you can't drop down, but please just don't forget to hit smash that like button, okay? Thank you for the reminders, moderators. So, Mr. Webb has a message for Olivia, and we're going to go through this message, and I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Please make sure that if you're catching the replay, give me your thoughts on this message, and please express yourself in the chat regarding what he posted. I was surprised. I didn't think that he was going to give us any or give her any messages, but he definitely gave a clear message. Olivia's pathetic. Olivia is a pathetic excuse for a semi mother. Welcome to the chat, Pine. Welcome. Hey, David. Okay, you guys. So we're going to go by this line by line. And I would love for you guys to let me know if you think this was appropriate for Jerrod to do this. I'm glad he did it because I was actually wondering today if there was any form of contact from her to the children or what was going on with that. Hey, Lady Mahogany. Everybody, welcome. Don't forget to smash the like. So it first starts off by, hold on, I got to get this on my phone because, I can't see it from StreamYard too well. The first line reads this: the phone doesn't work both ways when the other end is a child. Okay. Continues to say, I will never remind my child to pick up a phone and check on an adult. Not for you, not for anybody. They're kids. It's not their job to maintain relationships. If you care, you show up, you call, you check in. Don't ever try to put that type of emotional guilt onto my child. So if you're waiting on a child to reach out, don't be surprised when you're not part of their life. That's on you, not them, not me. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held. That says a lot. I mean, Olivia, let's go over this one part here. Hold on. Let's go over this one part. I hope I have it all queued up so we can really. Okay. I really like that he said this part. Don't ever try to put that type of emotional guilt on my child. That is really good that he said that because we all have thought that she does try to put a lot on the children, and emotional guilt is really heavy on children. You don't think she gives a yeah, she doesn't give a damn about she doesn't. Sorry if I skipped over some of your message. I agree with this statement. Yes, you really should not put that emotional guilt on them, and it just that speaks a lot because she probably continued to put emotional guilt on the children, and you can tell that she does that even by the way, um, AJ runs to her when she pretends that she's upset, okay? Let's go into this further. If you're waiting on a child to reach out, don't be surprised when you're not a part of their life. It's on you, not them, not me. So, when it comes to the Web3 and their academic ceremonies, it looks as though you had every opportunity to reach out and figure out what was going on. But you, according to this message, it doesn't seem like you did that. So don't get on here playing victim. Yes, emotional guilt weighs heavy on children, Alice. I agree with you. It's not okay. They're expecting you to be the adult and to do your due diligence to find out what's going on in their lives, what's going on um, with their schools, with their ceremonies. But you are expecting them to tell you what's going on in their life. You choose to be silent. She gaslights her own children. Don't ever try to put that type of emotional guilt. Okay, we went over that part. Um, I like where he says they're kids. It's not their job to maintain relationships. If you care, you show up, you call, you check in, and you haven't, according to this message, you haven't done any of those things. I'm surprised if they've heard from you. I hope that you give them a call after you see this, maybe this will encourage you to give them a call. You're checking in with Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, but you're not checking in with your 3 children. In January, she tried in court to get Robin back. Only Robin. Judge said no. Thank you. Robin is so beautiful, and she did her darndest to steal her femininity, just like a borderline. Okay. She gaslights her own kids. Okay, David, thanks for letting us know. Her own mom don't show up. I can't imagine ghosting my grandkids. She couldn't care less. Hey everyone, hey Vintage, welcome to the chat. So she is playing victim. She is so self-absorbed that she cares too much about just her own self, and she needs to care more about them. But she's letting her pride miss out on being there for her children. I I don't know if you're talking about the post where she has a picture. If she has anything else, I would have to go over there and look, but I haven't seen anything but the picture. Um, so yeah, according to Mr. Webb, if you're waiting on a child to reach out, don't be surprised. And don't be surprised when you're not a part of their life. It's on you. It is not up to your children to inform you how or show you how to show up. Right. I bet she can't wait. I bet you this. This is going to bring her outside. She's going to need to go smoke a cigarette. She is going to need to address this in her way. She will. And 5, 4, 3, 2, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow after the gym. Olivia, what do you say for yourself? This is in your ex's own words, a message to you. You something must be going on behind the scenes. I don't know if Stella called somebody or what, but something must have happened or a lie must have been told on your end to make him come out with this message. She recently didn't she recently say she's going to wait until oh, 18 to find her? I didn't know she said find her. That's horrible if that's what she's doing to them. That is so sad. It is. It's been more than a month. And they're probably asking, what's going on with mom? Yes, Robin. Yes, wanted Robin to take care of AJ and Krylani. Mm. I was watching my grandkids for a little while, but then my son came in yelling at them, screaming at them, yelling at his girlfriend, mistreating her. I had to step away. It was very hard. Yeah, sometimes you can't intervene in their parenting. Yeah. She can't wait to respond. She will. Olivia, what do you have to say for yourself? We all speculated and assumed and pretty much was right that you've ghosted the Web3 and you just left without but some of us thought maybe you weren't able to attend. You just didn't attend. And now I'm starting to think, you guys did say that she could have picked them up on Mother's Day, but she just didn't do it. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel like she could have picked them up and she just didn't do it. Put a 2 in the chat if you think Jerrod withheld held the children. 1 in the chat if she decided not to get them on Mother's Day. Put a 2 in the chat if she couldn't. 1 if she could, 2 she decided not to. Okay. Well, I hope for the best for your grandchildren, and I hope things get better. I'm not understanding, Jerrod, top, why they keep letting her causing emotional damage to the kids. They need to come up with a plan together, because at this point, the kids might need therapy. They may need to ask them if they need to talk to somebody outside of their parents because, like it was alleged to Olivia in the live that we went over yesterday, she acts as if he's not emotionally available, but they both maybe to some extent aren't emotionally available, and the children probably need somebody else to speak to besides, um, them and Antonisha. So I really hope that they provide that outlet for their children. It is helpful. Nobody's perfect. No one is perfect at all. So, oh gosh, I lost my space. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you. How did I get this? This is on Jerrod's, um, it's on his post. He posted this a couple of hours ago. I went on Instagram and I took a screenshot of the post. I don't know. Let me see if it's still up and I'll let you guys know if you guys want to go over there, take your own screenshot and look at it because he loves to take things down. Oh, it's still up, you guys. So if you go to Jerrod_Web1, you will be able to read this in its entirety. And it's very telling. I'm glad that he posted this. I am sure that she is going to react to this one. Yeah, she said she was gonna wait until they turned 18 and they could come look for her. That is such a trashy way to deal with your, circumstances. If anyone had any question, if the Web3 father was withholding them from Olivia, this is your answer, you guys. In this open message to Olivia, it shows that it's on her to reach out, and it's not on the Web3. In this message, it said, or he wrote, "They're kids. It's not their job to maintain relationships. If you care, you show up, you call, you check in. It doesn't say, call me first, call Nisha first, check in with the mediator, check in with the courts. It clearly reads, if you care, show up." That means you could have showed up. One, she just did not show up. There's a lot of ones, David. Okay. Yeah. And she always tries to set up the narrative before before things hit the fan. Okay? Such as when she was getting her, before she I think it was right before not Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. She said, "Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get them for the summer." No, you knew you weren't gonna get them for the summer. You probably could, but guess what? Well, maybe. I don't know exactly what the court order says about taking the kids out of state, but you you did not reach out, and it doesn't seem like you're trying to reach out. You cannot play victim anymore. This is a statement from Mr. Webb. It seems as though you're trying to put it all on your children. She was afraid they would have her arrested. Did you leave because there's more CPS cases going on that you're running from? 2, you don't think she could. Wait, who's this? You just so happen to have the same name as her sister. I was like, "Y'all, Raquel is in the building." I'm just kidding. She couldn't get them. Okay, that's what you think. If you look at Christian's face while he was dressed up, he doesn't even have a smile. You could see this is affecting him. His mother is gone. I I know that they are I agree with you. I know that they are in a better environment, but I agree with you when it comes to your mother. You only have one mother. And you shouldn't Olivia, you shouldn't care how people look at you. If you have the ability to be there for your children, you should be there for them. This is going to affect them for the rest of their life. I think Olivia is too concerned about starting over. She's too concerned about making that weight goal for her birthday. She's too concerned about her birthday than she was them graduating. She was talking about her birthday 2 months, 60 days before it before her birthday. She wasn't saying anything about I mean, she could have made a graduation basket for her children. Nothing. Car live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Exactly. She has Raquel as a babysitter. She does. Liv did this to get a response, from Jerrod, just like she did when she didn't touch Robin's hair. You know what I respect about Jerrod's response right now? He's responding about his children. He didn't respond to the allegations that she made. He's making it about because when she talked about their affair, she tried to sprinkle in that it was about the kids, but it was really about her and her tuna can. She never picked them up at school for Mother's Day weekend. She was already plotting to leave. She's been gone in her head for a long time. They called Nisha and said she never showed up. Wow, really, David? Olivia never shows up for the eldest 3. She always hurts the kids to hurt Jerrod. True narcissist. Olivia, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm really interested in your response. Are you really going to stay quiet and not say anything to your supporters are watching, reactors as well? They're going to find out and maybe you won't care to address it, but I think you should. She's a true narcissist, always projecting and blaming others. You cannot say that you're not allowed to talk to your children. KP been on it. Thank you. I just I had the thought that I was wondering why has doesn't she try to talk to them? And then I looked on IG and I was like, wow, there's the answer. You guys, we're going to review a little bit of a reaction of what she said. Oh, I am behind in my comments here, and I apologize for that, you guys. Hold on one second. Thank you so much for being here. I lost my place. Please forgive me. KP's not used to over 200 people in in the live, and I'm trying to catch up. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, I found my place. Okay. Um, just make sure to hit the like button and just to prove a point of what's going on here, we are going to look at a live that she did a month ago. And I apologize for not reading everybody's comments, but I'm putting it out there. CPS cases, writing checks, or can't cash, etc. Just blame it all on others. Liv takes no accountability for her choices or actions. So she's still being petty. He obviously didn't block her like she claims. Obviously not. This is the thing. At one point, she said that she had to contact Nisha. She is so proud that if she can't get a hold of the kids through Jerrod, she will not call Nisha's phone. I don't care how I felt about my ex's um new significant other or wife. If that was the only other contact, say if my ex was working and I had the contact of his wife, it's about the kids. Contact his wife. But you're so upset because you're in your feelings and you're on that ball headed, oh ish. You let your pride keep you from your children. Olivia was deemed unfit by the courts and CPS. She wouldn't have gotten the children only with supervised visits. Jerrod need only respond about Olivia. Olivia's affair with Jerrod did not happen. I'm looking at it in a whole another light now, you guys, with all this. I'm really, you know, it's girl, I'm sorry. I've been I just can't believe it. Let's see. Let's see, what you say? Hold on. It was with Chad, not no affair. That was Chad, not Jerrod. Oh my goodness, you guys. Olivia, is this what's really going on here? Did that comment from Nisha, not only did it make you lose your mind. Hey, Mama K56 Brooklyn. She doesn't think logical. She thinks with her emotions and never takes accountability. She probably smiling and laughing at his statement, thinking she won. I don't know how she's thinking she won. It makes her look worse. She tried to get Nisha to leave. It didn't work, Olivia. It did not work. That was Chad, the married man. Okay? You really tried it. And it backfired on you. You even put Nisha in the title of many lives, of a couple of lives. Shall we get into it? Let's review it. Please don't forget to hit the like on the way in, and we're going to go over and look with a different set of eyes. Some of you guys have the same set of eyes, but I'm looking at it in a different way. Now, Olivia, this one right here, this live that she did has Nisha's name in it. What happened to Pick Me Nisha Part 1? You tried desperately to make all this work out, and it did not work out for you. And I'm wondering, what is you're going to be the victim. You're going to say "Oh, I know that's what you guys think he said, but he doesn't let me talk to the kids." You probably say that just to have the excuse that it's not going to work out for you. Okay, she's a horrible person. Hey, Candy, welcome to the chat. Don't forget to give me a like on the way in. I appreciate you guys all being here. If you're just now joining me, um, Mr. Webb has a message on his IG, another failed mission. And the message clearly states that Olivia, the wife, is the director of the membership, yes, at the YMCA. That's why she did not go back there. Um, the message clearly states that you could have reached out to your children and you failed to do that. You allow your pride to get in the way You orchestrated a plan that did not work out for you. Thank you for liking. I wonder if she flipped her lid when she flipped. Wait, I wonder if she flipped her lid, and when she flips her lid, she's going to be in the car. Oh, she's going to flip her lid. She left Zolo's real quick. She sure did. See, her first attempt with Zolo. Hey, sis, welcome to the chat. What's this ball-headed, church ball looking lion been up to? What have I missed? Okay, so if you have IG, Luel, go on over to IG because I'm not gonna read all this over again. But Jerrod has a message for Olivia, and it clearly states that Olivia is the problem, and she puts emotional. She puts. Hold on, let me find this part. She don't ever try to put that emotional guilt onto my child. He said, "My child." Okay. I mean, and why and I like this part. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held because she's the mother. They came out of her, you know what? So yes, it's on his IG. I'm sure he's going to keep it up for 24 hours. Oh, I mean, loon, not lion. Yeah. She knows Zolo would chew her up and spit her out. She doesn't she's been very mute on him. She is she is desperate and tried to get Zola back. She did. She tried the time the what she tried to do with Zolo. It started with asking him to make okay, you'll read it later. Yeah, no worries. She attempted with asking him to make those graphics, okay, with her sexy pictures from um, Valentine's Day. And she tried to start the narrative that he was upset that she had a date on Valentine's Day. Girl, he is not thinking about you. He is eating steaks with his woman, Donna. And it seems like he's very content over there. So, to the 235 people that are watching, if half of you are from the bushes, I just want to ask you to please hit that like. We're going to do a reaction on the title, What Happened? Pick Nisha. Or is it Pick Me Nisha? What happened? Pick Nisha. Number our part one. Like, hit the like button, y'all. Okay, you guys. We are going to look at a live she did a month ago. And she has Nisha in the title. Trying to rig the drug test shows guilty. Thank you, David. Thank you for the info, David.
You want this phone? Is this phone on? Yeah, you can go take some pictures or record yourself. Go ahead. Can I call Grandma? No, you can't call anybody. Grandma will. She's ready. Yeah. I must.
It's so sad. Even back then, looking at this, he just wants to speak to somebody that will give him some attention. She just wants him to get off of her lap so she can talk about Nisha, y'all. Or the alleged affair.
I'm calling anybody on my phone. I'm sorry. You can't call anybody.
Right.
So in the beginning, and let me drop the link. Get out and go listen to music. Go. Oh my God. Okay. She slept with a married man. I'll never respect her. Yeah, and you guys, like I said, you
Right.
get what you give. I People
You're
say that
absolutely right. You get what you give, Olivia. You should really listen to your own words. You're probably over there, you get what you give. So, in your ex's words. So, if you're waiting on a child to reach out, don't be surprised when you're not part of their life. That's on you, not them, not me. So I really agree with you, Olivia. You get what you give. So you not being in their lives or reaching out their life, you're not going to be a part of anything. Mhm. Okay. So let's get into it.
that I've slept with married men. I've never slept with a married man. I think that's insulting,
Oh,
actually.
did you just hear that? She just said she never slept with a married man. That's insulting. Girl, you use this whole married man right here. This whole married man right here. Hold on, let me get the picture. Okay. You slept with him, allegedly. And he's been married for a long time. Allegedly, they just had a baby in 2000 and maybe it was 22. Hi, Kalina. Mhm. Right, yes, you reap what you sow. My grandmother used to say that all the time, and all of my aunties, you definitely reap what you sow. Okay? And I think that is what Olivia is dealing with right now, you know? She's reaping what she's sown.
Even say that about me. Have I slept with men that had girlfriends? Yes. Unknowingly, I have. Actually, it's only happened to my knowledge one time. One time, and that was Brandon. But I didn't know he had a girlfriend. And according to him, he didn't have a girlfriend. But if she said that was her boyfriend, then that was her boyfriend.
So, must have been right before she started the narrative of the affair.
But a married man, girl, I would never. I would never. I would never sleep with a married man.
She would never sleep with a married
Especially
man.
knowingly sleep with a married man. That's asking. That's asking. I feel
Right,
like he's
okay.
been
You
leading you
remember.
on with subtle things. I hope you drop one receipt. Oh, the receipts are coming. I, like I said, I have I have a I have he's like distracting me with this music. Can y'all hear the music? We're starting at the beginning
Wow.
because like I said, once I prove my point, I'm done. And
Well, I
whatever
did,
happens after I prove my
you
point
missed the
happens after
notification. Well, unsubscribe and then subscribe again, and that might help, okay? And then hit, notification.
I prove my point. It is what it is. You know what I mean? One thing about it and two things for sure, Jerrod and I will always be the parents to my kids. It doesn't matter what bitch, it doesn't matter what man comes in my life, what woman comes in his life. We will always be the parents to those kids. That's just what it is. Bitches don't want to seem to understand that. They go as far as to call that woman a mother and call that woman the mother and call that woman girl. That's the biggest. That's like insult to injury. That's. You guys think you're hurting my feelings when you say shit
Um,
like that? No, you should
okay, she just did a poll if she should vlog her surgery journey. Well, I'm not surprised. She's so wrapped up in herself. She's very narcissistic.
be hurting her feelings when you say shit like that because it's just a constant reminder that she will never be a mother. She will never be treated as a
Right.
mother. She'll never be respected as a mother, and it is what it is. And
Welcome to the chat, everybody.
not saying that a woman cannot step into children's lives and take on that mother role and actually love kids and kids love and respect her. But bitch, that was not your story, babe. It wasn't. Shit.
So if you guys are just now joining me, Mr. Webb shared on his IG a letter to Olivia that says a lot. And she may respond to it and she may not respond to it. But it says so much that it says a lot. She has every right to check up on her own children, to show up, to call, and she doesn't do any of those things. She's waiting for her ex to make her children do that. And he said in this open letter, he's not going to do that. Please continue to share your thoughts in the replay and in the chat. She put everybody on mute because she's dealing with AJ.
Okay, the music stopped. That just wasn't her story. So we're not gonna make it your story, babe. We're gonna tell your story exactly how it was, because remember, you wanted to be a part of Liv's storyline. So girl, you're a part of it now. You're getting the
She's way too focused on his wife. All of that energy you're putting on his wife, put that energy into your children. She's way behind in child support. Yeah.
attention that you've always wanted. Mm-mm.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
So
Okay, I
let's
will.
start from the
Okay,
beginning. Like
I'll
I
read
said,
it
Jerrod.
again. Let me put it back up. If you guys are just now joining me, I will read it again. Okay. Let me get it on my phone and I will read it again. If you are just now joining me, this is a letter, an open letter to Olivia on Jerrod's web Instagram. And it starts like this. The phone doesn't work both ways when the other end is a child. I will never remind my child to pick up a phone and check on an adult. Not for you, not for anybody. They're kids. They're they're kids. It's not their job to maintain relationships. If you care, you show up, you call, you check in. Don't ever try to put that type of emotional guilt onto my children. So, if you're waiting on a child to reach out, don't be surprised when they're not part of oh, well, hold on. Don't be surprised when you're not part of their life. That's on you, not them, not me. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not hell. Okay? Crickets, right? We'll see if Olivia is crickets. Liv needs to understand that not all women want to put their bodies through pregnancy. Also, Nisha didn't need to get pregnant for Jerrod to marry her. Okay, Jackie? I hope that was good, Skylar. Okay? There's so many parts of this letter that says so much about her. That letter is mic drop. I bet she's itching to address it, but she can't right now. She's going to need her mom, Raquel, and God to help her get this response right. Because usually all of her responses are all wrong, self absorbed, narcissistic, victim, victimizing herself. I don't know. This letter is a lot for Liv to attempt to read and comprehend. She's gonna probably need to go work out, smoke a pack of cigarettes, go to the gym, and then come back. We'll see. We'll see what she says. But hey, Olivia, thank him for some content because you definitely need it. What gets me as she got over 100,000 subscribers, then block them. I'm sorry, but I would not do that. Well, it seems as though she unblocked a lot of people. When people are saying it must be true because he would not speak on it, I disagreed. Don't interrupt a crash out when they're crashing out. Liv's always whining, never happy. Mhm. Yeah, okay. She is rude to her subs. She is. Exactly. Hey, Silver Moon. She always says she won't speak on the situation, and I feel like she has no excuse for leaving. She knows she put so much garbage out before she left and doesn't want to be held accountable. Right. You guys, take the time to hit that like button. We're going to continue this conversation.
Next.
Yeah, that's coming. I have to set up my memberships, and I appreciate it though. Just for right now, just you being here and hitting that like button is good enough for me. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you guys all for being here. Nisha wrote that Jerrod may have made a mistake and slept around, but he knows Nisha is a good woman, mother. She's so mad he married and the kids didn't tell her. Probably because you have to remember she did make a video stating according to her they weren't married, and she said that with her chest, you guys. She couldn't say nothing cuz her whole storyline wait, she couldn't say nothing cuz her whole storyline right now is that she abandoned them for Florida. Mhm. He just confirmed that you really did abandon them. It wasn't just you probably are running from CPS, but you really abandoned the Web3. You didn't congratulate them on their accomplishments. You don't have any plans for summer for them, but you have plans for the other 2 children, Disneyland, all that. Probably. I believe it. Mhm. I think so too. Gerard put his signature on the bottom. Okay. I think she flunked the drug test. Oh, I wonder what happens if she flunks the drug test. What do you guys think was in it? All right. Getting them back would be my full-time job. I know. She's not thinking correctly, she's she's she gave up a long time ago, you guys. She really did. So, she's too focused on Nisha. Oh,
But we're going to start from the beginning with him too, and then we'll be taking everything else off this platform and moving on to, I don't know if we're going to do Instagram, OnlyFans, or Patreon. I don't know where we're going to go with the rest of the information, but it's up to you guys if you guys want to follow the information trail so you guys can really see the whole story. Okay. All right. So should we title this part one? I'll title this different in a minute. I have the same water bottle. Girl, it's bomb. I'm going to drink all this water. I'm going to have to pee in a minute. So I don't remember exactly the years,
right.
and I don't even want to think about all the years. But let's get the likes up. Where are we at with the likes, y'all? Remember the first day when I saw
Oh,
your
no.
face. Remember that? You know that song, y'all?
She's definitely going to address this, and she's gonna act like she's not addressing it. She's gonna get on here and be like, I know you guys want me to talk about what was put up, but she's really good for that. That's what she's gonna do. Oh, who was the man in the picture? Okay, well, the man in the picture is Chad. He is the man that everyone says was in the picture that was floating around. Everyone a lot of people think that Olivia got a Jerrod look-alike that is married, by the way. He worked at the YMCA. His wife a um is a director of the memberships of the YMCA, and it's alleged that this is the man she had an affair with and also tried to picture as J-Rod in her exposure videos, okay? That's the tea on that.
And I lost my stand. Mm.
I know.
Honey.
Mm-mm.
What the hell? What the hell, on? What the hell, Burton? Are we at 100 likes yet, y'all?
Yeah, and it just didn't work out. That's why she stopped going to the
69
YMCA
likes. Can we get to 100,
because things
please?
were getting a little too hot.
You can't see the likes anymore? I don't know. I don't know. No, I see the likes on my end, on my computer and my phone. Um, close out the app and come back in, Jen. Okay, guys, so let's get into it. So, um, okay, let me also say this before I get started.
Right.
I titled this live, "Where Did All the Hate Start?" Because
Exactly.
it was so crazy to me, and it should be studied how people on social media turn on people and how they want to see their downfall. Like that type of psycho shit should be studied. It's not just me though. It didn't just happen with me.
AJ is killing her vibe. She has to talk about Nisha and her ex. She can't wait for him to get out of her face. Wow. Judge was sick of her. Okay, you guys. David has a lot of information. According to my moderator, David, Mr. Webb has custody of all the children, and the judge is sick of her.
People really think it's hard to get blocked. Jade, it's nothing to get blocked, baby. It's nothing to.
And again, Liv's supporters, if you're in the bushes, hit that like button. Okay? Don't be shy. You don't have to drop down in the chat. But I challenge Liv's live supporters, but they are going to be turned haters according to her. Ask her when she's live, why haven't you called your children? Why haven't you reached out to your children? Why didn't you go see them graduate? What's going on? Are you really giving up until they turn 18? She'll maybe um maybe they may not want to reach out to you. Have you ever thought about that? When they turn 18, they might say they might feel like they're over it. It could happen. It depends on what you do now means a lot. It matters.
Get blocked, baby. Really.
I'll do it. Right. She'll
You want
probably
to get
block
blocked, just
you.
come in here and just say, "Hey, Olivia, I hate you. Block me." I'll block you. Like right off the top. I'll block you, baby. It's not a big deal. The block doesn't change the
We know
view.
that you're good at blocking. You block your own children. It's nothing. You're a professional blocker, Olivia.
You're still gonna be viewing my stuff, but now you can't comment.
Mhm.
I thought you guys liked a platform where you could comment, but maybe not.
You are so bothered.
She only likes yes men. She only likes people to be in there kissing her ass. No, I don't. But you're not going to come in here and say belligerent, stupid things. You're not going to do that. This bitch kept saying, she is the mother and she's doing a great job. She's literally not the mother. And I'm not going to keep saying that because the more I say that, I'm pressed. I'm not pressed. It's the facts. Hey, guys. Hey, I'm fully black. My mom is black and my dad is black. I said it, so it's true. It doesn't work that way. Sorry. There's facts and
Right.
there's false statements, right? Okay. So we're going to stick to the facts. We have to. We got to stick at this point in the game. We have to stick to the facts. We can't with that petty stuff. I know you guys don't like me, the haters who are in here. You
Right.
guys don't have to like me. You guys can hate me. You guys could think I'm the biggest bitch. I'm a bad. You guys can think whatever you want to think in your minds. That's okay. You're entitled to your own opinion. Just like I'm entitled to think you bitches are losers, you're entitled to think that I'm everything up under the sun. But we're not going to say things that are not
Yeah.
facts.
Oh, when I can find this YouTuber, she's a smaller YouTuber and she's a reactor. Oh, I will remember and I will try to share it. I just, she definitely she says don't kick people when they're down, but she kicked a lot of people when they were down on this app. So you're right. She definitely will reap what she sows.
Okay? Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, that's what I was saying. Enjoy the haters. Oh, I am. And I'm blocking them. They're going to get blocked 100%. Stop coming in.
Oh, she's muting herself. Yeah, she blocks everyone, even her own
Okay.
children.
Anyway, um, and honestly, in an actual real world, I don't know if I would want to be called a mother to kids that I'm not a mother to. Like I said, this whole
Girl, you it's because you are a completely different woman than Nisha. You barely wanna be motherly to the kids that you have. Everybody's not the same, Olivia.
me going through this, that's why I'm going to write a book about this crazy psychopathic shit. Because let me tell you something, there are such thing as step parents. There is such thing as people stepping in and playing their parts, playing their role. Okay, you don't step into a role thinking that you're something that you're not. And people who do that are, I'm sorry, you're psycho, you're crazy. You're crazy as hell. You're crazy as hell. But anyway, back to what I was saying. It should be studied how people flip on content creators and people want to see their
Flip.
downfall. And
I
because
don't know if you would call it flipping. I call it seeing you for who you are and having a change of wanting to support, a change of heart. It's n does it just because someone supported you a couple of years ago and then they see the type of content that you're giving or the type of the character that you are showing, it doesn't mean that they are turning on you. They just don't support you anymore. Yeah, classic narcissist.
like I said, it's not just me. I see this with every single person. A person gets on social media, they do really good, they gain a lot of traction, they gain a lot of followers every single time. And then one thing goes wrong or something that they can pick apart and they just go at it. They see one little tear, one little fucking nick, tear in the seam, and they just want to keep unraveling that shit. And they take
Right.
pleasure in seeing a person unravel right in front of them. And it's so sick.
She
It's so
lost
sick. But
Anne-Marie, her
understand
loyalty
this.
gang, speaking
Understand
against
this.
stepmothers.
The same people will still be here watching every single thing. What? Where are my keys? Where's your keys? I don't know. You don't have no keys. For your mommy's keys.
Right.
What a key though? You can't have my keys. I don't want you to lose them. Why don't you go play with your toys? You have a lot of toys. I don't have a lot of toys. You do have a lot of toys. Bigger, small YouTubers. Yeah. And here's the thing. When something happens, I'm thinking about getting into a lot of businesses. I'm thinking about managing social media people.
Girl.
I'm definitely writing a few books. Definitely.
This is
From
funny.
out of my situation, I feel like I can write 3 books. I can write my standpoint on the situation, the man's standpoint, like Jerrod's
Doesn't make
standpoint,
sense.
and I could write the side chick standpoint because I understand and I've lived through it. I've lived through this.
How she just said she's never slept with married men, but yet she's talking about writing, a book from different points, a side chick point. So are you saying and admitting that you've actually been a side chick? Mhm.
Situation and I see what's gone on. And not the typical side chick, the insane side chick, the one who
Okay,
thinks that she's
Teresa.
going
Yes,
to
I
win
can
at the
read the
end.
letter
The
again.
side chick never
We
wins.
got a lot of people in here, and I will read the letter again. Let me get it up, and I know that I have one that is, hold on one second. If you're just now joining me, don't forget to hit the like on the way in. I'm gonna go over this letter that Jerrod put on his Instagram. So while I'm getting this together so I could read it from my phone, I'm gonna ask you to please hit that like. Oh, you're gonna think I have this memorized. Okay. So it starts off like this. The phone doesn't work both ways when the other's in. Let me start over. The phone doesn't work both ways when the other end is a child. I will never remind my child. Oh, hold on. I have a child calling me right now. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on. My 16-year-old's calling me. One moment. I'm a mama.
Baby. You never win. You never win. Unless you're so voided to the point where you're. I got money in the house. Okay, cool. Unless you're. I have my toy. Yeah, good. That's your Cody. Show them your Cody. Here's his Cody, guys. This is AJ's Cody. I found it by the by the by the by the by the by the by slow the down, slow down. By the by the gas station. You found it by the gas station? Yeah, I found my coin. I found my coin by the gas station. By by gas station. The gas station. Okay, baby. I found it.
Welcome to the chat, sis.
From the gas station. Okay, baby. Thank you. I found that from the gas station. Okay, we heard you. Thank you for telling us that. Um. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. So you guys get out with the music.
Okay, thank you for being patient, you guys. I guess my 16-year-old, he's riding his bike and he butt dialed me. I hope he does not call me in the middle of reading this, but so if you want to go look at it, it's over on his Instagram. I hope he did not take it off, but I'm going to read it now again. Thank you guys for being patient. I know that I've read this a couple of times. Don't forget to hit the like on the way in. The phone doesn't work from both ways when the other end is a child. I will never remind my child to pick up a phone and check on an adult. Not for you, not for anybody. They're kids. It's not their job to maintain relationships. If you care, you show up. You call, you check in. Don't ever try to put that type of emotional guilt onto my child. So if you're waiting on a child to reach out, don't be surprised when you're not part of their life. That's on you, not them, not me. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held. Okay? Thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you're able to read that, think or to hear that. I did highlight a couple of things that I thought was really important. I mean, it's all important. Your heart breaks for her three kids. So let me know if you guys think she's gonna react to this. He's made it very clear that he's not gonna remind them to call you at all. You obviously have put some emotional guilt on your children. And by him saying this, don't ever try to put that type of emotional guilt onto my child. That makes me feel as though something happened to where you did put emotional guilt. This is what I think possibly happened, Olivia. I think the Web3 wanted to know why. They wanted to know why you didn't show up, why you didn't pick them up, why they couldn't celebrate Mother's Day with you. Did you put an enormous amount of emotional guilt on them? So much that him and Nisha needed to say something? They needed to make a public open letter to you? Basically, she hasn't changed. Yeah. Yeah. She's a narc trying to look good for cameras, but doing evil behind closed doors. You probably did put a lot of emotional. Oh, your dad didn't tell me. I could just hear it now. Oh, your dad didn't let me know that you were graduating. I didn't know. You didn't want to know. You don't care.
Give me my phone. Okay, out. Bye. Go. Okay, if you're not gonna play some songs, then you can be in here. You're not gonna play some songs. You guys, I was just a girl. I was just a girl out here. You know, I was just
Really?
trying. I was just. Mommy, look at this. Uh-huh. I'm a mother first. I've always said that. Mommy, look. Yeah, that's this child. That you. That's me. Okay. All right. That you birthday child. Which one's me? The one. Period. He pointed to Beyonce. Period. High five, son. No, this. Yeah, I know. Period. This. High five. Okay, cool. Go in the other room. That was the high I say. Okay, baby. Thank you. It's the high I say. There was.
You know what? I just want to thank you guys
Listen to
so
it.
much
It's the high I say.
for being so awesome with hitting that like button. I just want to ask again. We have over 200 people watching and 146 likes. Can you please hit that like button? Excuse the typos. No worries, sis. We understand. Let me see. Yes, Olivia, you will respond. You will respond. Your supporters will find out about this. Definitely. Maybe you don't care about what they think, but you have such a huge platform. And you said that there's some things that you will not address. You literally ran from your children and abandoned them. Mhm. You definitely need to say something for yourself because it's not their responsibility to check on you. You're a grown woman. You are a grown woman and you put emotional guilt, hey Stacy, on your children. What did you do? Did you send them some crazy message? You did something. You did something so bad that Their father had to respond to you and remind you your place. You talk about minding your place and knowing your place. It seems like you don't know your place. You don't know your place. And you've got to the position to where you have to be told that you need to earn your spot in their life. And that pretty much just because they came out of your gina doesn't mean that your spot is being held. You have to be reminded. And I'm sure that Nisha had a lot to help him with. This is a kind message from them to you. It's kind. They had to let you know your place and their place as well, that they will never, look at that word, never remind. And they said, my child, to pick up a phone and check on an adult, not for you, not for anybody. Oh, she took down the poll about her surgery? Okay. Black and Bougie came in here and said that she had a poll um on her community wall or something about surgery. Now we get it. More than ever now when you said you got to be selfish. I will not be addressing negativity. A millisecond later starts addressing negativity. We'll see what she has to say about this. She's going to respond after she watches all the reactors' comments. Olivia, it's probably best that you just make a video. You make a video, premiere a recorded video, and get your words together. Not like we're going to believe you. Mhm. Thank you. Thank you. So, Olivia, are you telling me you did this on purpose? And then behind the scenes, the way that this open letter reads, you are guilt tripping your children, but you're the one who left them behind. They went back to their father. And yeah, I didn't go to my father's funeral. I had zero beef, but it was his responsibility after the divorce. My friends knew me better than him. Okay. Everybody has different situation, you know? So let's see. As we listen to her ish, I'm gonna go over there and see what she put up.
Let me, yeah, let me rather have my finger in the, because being a hang and being a hanger and gives you a chicken. And I listen to the chicken wing, how they get it done. Rather than that, because they hate me and then they catch me and then down here. Okay, are you done? I have some. Oh man. Here, drink some and go. AJ, go play with your toys. Go. Mommy's doing a live. Okay, that's enough water. I'm gonna read your comments in 1 second. Hold on. I'm also gonna drop the link. So if you guys want to listen, the link in this live is for you to chime in.
Yeah, I saw
You guys
that.
aren't asking me questions.
But
You guys want to do
I
the
think
question and answer thing? We'll
I
do
think
that.
she put that after or what before this was posted because he just posted this. Yeah. She doesn't care what's going on with the Web3. She just cares about herself. Mhm. She doesn't understand she's not hurting him. She's hurting her children, right? She can't comprehend that. She thought having 2 children hurt hurt him. That's how crazy she is. Yes. Okay. Now, I don't know if she has anything. Okay, let's listen.
But you guys need to have all the facts first. We got to expose everything. We got to put everything on the table. And you guys have to, don't touch my other phones. You guys,
Right.
you guys have to see everything in order for you guys to ask any questions. And honestly, I'm only going to be answering questions to the people who are involved in the exclusivity of the part that I'm going to do on another platform. Those people will be privy to ask me questions. We can do a question and
Oh,
answer at
okay.
the end of that.
I
We will do
see.
it here on YouTube, but
And we'll go over it.
only you guys will be able to ask me questions. Okay, the people who see
Yeah,
everything.
I
I need to
see.
make sure you guys see
I'm gonna
everything. You're
share
not
it.
gonna come. We're not gonna go expose things, get down to the facts of
I'm
everything, and
gonna
then
share it, you
someone's gonna
guys, and we'll
come out
talk
of
about
nowhere and be
her
like,
response,
"Well, what
you
really
guys.
happened?" No, bitch. If you didn't see it when we dropped all the receipts and the tea, because there'll be days and days of dropping tea and receipts. If you do not catch the tea and receipts, then you're not asking me questions. I'm not. And then now this live right here, you guys can call in and you guys can chime in on what you remember. You guys can whatever.
So
You know
we
what I mean? But
will
we're not asking questions in this live. Or you guys can ask questions, but what on the topic at hand. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's read some comments. Why not
no.
start the book now? Because
This
all
is
the
from a
receipts have to
month
be dropped
ago.
first. The receipts will be in my book.
This is from a
Well,
month
I
ago.
don't know about the receipts being in my book, but no, we're
Well,
not doing
that's
a book of
good. You gotta
receipts
take
now,
care
girl.
of you.
Those receipts can't make it to the book, honey. Okay, it's healthy for the kids at the end of the day. We are not best friends, but we respect one another, and it's most importantly, I was never the other woman. Period. Period. Yeah. I think here's the thing. In an ideal, realistic world, if Jerrod and I are not going to be together and we're going to be with other people, yeah, it's the best thing for us to get along and for our partners. Like I want that shit too. You know what I mean? I want to be able
Please.
to
No,
get
you
along with his
don't.
partner and he get
If
along
you
with my
wanted
partner.
that, you
That's
wouldn't
how
be
it should
making
be. But
titles.
if you come in through the back door from day one trying to backdoor me and fuck me over and fuck my nigga and be shady and come on the line and call me pissy, girl, if I'm pissy, what the fuck are you? If I need to do better, what the fuck do you need to do? You're coming in behind me.
Okay, you guys. So she has a sense of entitlement, obviously. So you guys have let me know that Olivia has made a response over on IG and on her community wall. So this is her response to what's going on. Let whoever think whatever, just keep getting better. Well, says who? Says her, I guess. That's her weak response, and she'll probably respond after her workout tomorrow or tonight, but she doesn't really care. She doesn't feel like she needs to prove anything. Yes, she's such a piss poor mother. I mean, incubator. She's just the birth mother. Right. Girl, you really let them down. She's so predictable. Exactly. I didn't even think I was gonna go live on her. She was just the surrogate. Kalina, she needs a muzzle. Okay, let your kids think whatever, dummy. Exactly. Let whoever think whatever. So you're going to let your kids think whatever? Just keep getting better. Okay. She will be in her car for a good 59 minutes, you guys. Don't She might have to cut her workout or go work out a little bit and then those nose will be flaring tomorrow morning, okay? I know it's I know it's killing you, girl. You over there at Raquel's house. You want to scream to the rooftops. You want to say be this, be that, all that. You can't do all that anymore. Okay? Listen to what your ex said. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held. Remember that, okay? Yeah, you are bothered. That is so sad. You have nothing to say. This is your response. Let whoever think whatever. Just keep getting better. You're getting worse. Just remember this. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held. And stop putting emotional guilt on your children. They don't deserve that. How is she getting better by words? Talk is cheap. Liv, you must lead by actions. Mhm. You're right. I think if she gets a tummy tuck, she will try to break Rhanisha once more. I don't know why. She feels she will be perfect. Mm. It's all about looks for her. Mhm. They did. You must have did something behind the scenes because we know Jerrod does not really come here and address you. He pays you dust. He didn't even come here and address the um the affair allegations that you made. He didn't even address the SA allegations that you made. But you did something. You did something behind the scenes to make him feel like he needed to speak out. You must have made one of your children's cry. You made them feel some kind of way. We've heard Ryan say, you are mean. Why are you being mean to me?" We've heard Christians say, "All we do is stay in this house." That's why he was always trying to get outside. You've put so much emotional guilt on your children. Their father had to come here and let you know what it is. Not what you think it is, but what it is. And what it is read this. I know you in the bushes. You have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held. You've been barking all this talk about, "Oh, I'm their mother. I'm the mother," right? Right. Exactly. You're going to laugh with your little high pitch, "Hoo, hoo, hoo. I do what I want, not what I have to. I do what I want, not what I have to. I do what I want. I leave my 3 children and I don't attend their graduation ceremonies. Hey, Cookie. I do what I want. And what I want to do is abandon my children. What I want to do is do me. What I want to do is yeah, give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. Right. They definitely are gonna probably need some therapy. Um, Someone commented earlier about how Christian did not look that happy in the picture. And, you know, thank God for Nisha and her family.
I never understood that. I'm pissy, but you're eating it up. You cleaning it up. How are you going to talk shit about me, but you want my life? You want everything that I have.
Girl, you when you had the opportunity to have that life, you failed. miserably. Yes, you guys both cheated on each other. You I mean, we can go down the list of things. I don't think she wants your life. She has her own life. She's helping raise her stepchildren, okay? And it's just because you don't like how their relationship started because you feel like she effed your husband. She effed your husband, right? You don't like how it started. How do you think Chad's wife would feel if she knew what you did with her husband? You don't think you don't think she would feel the same way? Chad probably knew what was up. He was like, I cannot mess around with this slore. I need to definitely stay with my wife. You are everything that you say that you're not. Okay? Everything.
You, you want to be a part of my story, but I'm pissy? I never understood. Under some of these things, I never understood. How could you get on a platform and talk about me when I'm the motherfucking main character, bitch? You're getting on Olivia Johnson's internet talking shit about me?
This is so crazy. She is so narcissist.
Let me tell you something about these haters. These
Oh,
same
I
haters that turned
know.
on me, baby, will turn on you. They're not
You
real
know
support.
what? I could just you said you want us to think about you okay, listen. Let's do her a favor. Let's give her what she wants, okay? This is what she wants. Let whoever think whatever, okay? So, you know what I think happened? Please share your comment in the chat of what you think would happen. I agree with you, Cece. Christian or one of the other children was looking for her. They expected you to be there. They were looking for you like they were looking for you when you were supposed to get them for Mother's Day weekend, and you did not show up. Oh, who's that man? Oh, that's the married man she allegedly had an affair with, the man that is a trainer at the YMCA, and his wife is the director of the YMCA, and, that's who she was smashing, and some believe that she was trying to disguise him as Jerrod, okay?
Supporters. They're not real supporters. They'll turn on you in a blink of an eye. That's why I never understood none of my haters starting channels, this and that. They don't really support you. They just support the
Right.
hate. The moment you try to veer off and do something else, they're not supporting. The moment you stop talking about Liv, they're
Well,
not
listen,
supporting.
listen. The moment I don't know, she kinda mixed that up. I think a lot of people if you guys think back about, when she was pregnant with AJ and she was pretending she wasn't at first because she knows all laughing she wants to be like before. Right. She did mess that up. She I forget if it was Melissa. She had this supporter who she I don't know if she came back if her name was Melissa. No, though, that's not Joey, that's Chad. That's Chad, the married man that, is the trainer. She lost a lot of people when she pretended to not be pregnant with, AJ. Yes, soon they will stop calling her mom and addressing her as Olivia. They're asking about her. I was wondering when this was going to happen, you guys. And if you're just now joining me, go on over to Jerrod's Instagram. He has a open letter, pretty much from him and Nisha. She helped him with this, okay? And it's a great open letter. It has a couple of key points there. And I think the big part of it, this letter, is because she put some emotional guilt on one of the Web3, if not all of them. I wouldn't put it past her if she put it on all of them, you guys. Okay? Yeah, that was Chad.
Supporting. The moment you fuck up and do something, they're going to turn on you like they turned on me. Those are not true supporters. Those are just watchers, they're viewers. But awesome. All right. Can you give me a suggestion for the book? Sure. What's your suggestion for the book? Remember, there's going to be a lot of books.
Probably Robin, right.
So
Robin's the one who's always calls her out on stuff.
She's pissed you had his kids and she didn't. Oh, God, you guys. No, I think she's just pissed. Give me that. She's pissed that she's just never been chosen.
What?
You know?
She is so delusional. What do you mean she hasn't been chosen? She has a ring on her finger and she's Mrs. Webb right now. He's been dealing with her for years. You couldn't keep him. He left you, girl.
That's what a pick-me is, you guys. A pick-me is a woman who has never been chosen. Stop throwing my phone!
She is so mad right
Sorry, gotta put that bass in my voice. Even if she was chosen and she feels like she was chosen, she was never really chosen. You were chosen because you were second pick. You were not chosen, baby. You've never been chosen, maid.
Right.
And that's exactly what a pick-me is. A woman who will never be chose.
Right.
Bitch, you could get married and everything and you think you got chose? You're not chose. You're convenience.
She is so delusional.
Ooh-wee. This is about to get deep. Are we at 100 likes yet? AJ! I know he didn't go in that fucking room. I know you didn't go in that room. Don't go in that room.
Well, I really do think she is the chosen one. And yes, I did see the proposal.
I think I'm going to call my book Pick Nisha. That's what I'm going to call my book.
That is so weird. She just said, I'm going to call my book Pick Nisha. It sounds like you're obsessed with her. Girl, you seem so obsessed. Pick Nisha? That's what you're going to call your book? The Webbs have spoken, okay? And what they've told you, what you need to remember, is that you have to earn a spot in their life. It's not held. They've responded to you because of what you're doing behind the scenes. And this is what you're doing behind the scenes. You're giving emotional guilt trips to your children. It needs to stop.
So fitting. Pick Nisha. Mommy. That's what you are. Mommy. Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Mama. 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 And don't get it misconstrued. I'm not talking to. Wait, I'm talking. I'm not. Don't get it misconstrued.
Hold on. Is this the response that you see right here? Hold on. I just had it. And I just lost it. Okay, here it is. Is this the response that you see over there, you guys?
About every woman. What do you want?
Exactly.
No, not Pick Nisha, honey. I said Pick Nisha with the N. Get it right.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about any woman who's ever been a stepmom. See, I think you, and this is another thing. You guys have taken my situation so to heart, the haters. They've taken my situation so to heart. When really, I know that the majority of hush, I'm talking. The majority of women are mothers. And you guys
Right.
have probably been left, maybe had to deal with a woman like this, but probably not, because a lot of women are not like this. Women to the core, I feel like we're good to
Exactly.
our core. Like we really be trying our best.
Hey,
And we
funny
don't
as
be trying to
hell.
step on other women's toes. We don't try to fuck on other people's men.
Oh,
But there
God.
are a small majority of desperate ass pick niches that will do anything to get chose. Anything
Right.
under the sun, honey, to get chose. So, yeah. Don't take my situation personal, guys. Don't ever. And don't ever think I'm talking about you, because you guys know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. Mommy. You guys know exactly who I'm talking
Hey,
about.
funny as hell.
Tanisha. Mommy. You have this? Yeah, mama. Yeah, I heard it. Go get your EC. Go get your EC, baby.
So, Olivia, we know you do not have your own spot because if you did, you would address this in the bathroom, sliding down the wall. You would be sliding down the wall with the camera off, but you would address it. You don't have the opportunity to do that. You can't go sit in your car for 2 hours. It's a weeknight. Oh, she just put a short on responding? Okay, well, let's check it out. Oh,
Your blue one on the counter. The blue one on the counter. Give me my phone. No. No. I don't want to. Journey. No. No. I've never had an in-depth conversation with this person. But here's the thing. I know Jerrod like the back of
I
my
don't see a
hands.
short.
Literally, like the back of my hands. Okay? So I don't need to have a conversation with her. And I know that he's not spinning stories. Let me tell you something about Jerrod. He is a freaking, he
Okay.
is a liar,
We are going to
baby.
go look at it,
He
you
is,
guys.
and
We're
that's
gonna go look at it together. So Olivia put up a short. I haven't watched the whole thing. It just happened. And so she's sitting in the dark. Let's go over there and check out what this short is. Okay. Let's see what she has to say. You guys are right. She did not waste any time. So we are going to go check it out. Okay. Let me go ahead and put up my disclaimer. Take this down. She's already, I see her pointing her finger. Okay. Let's see. Let me go put up my disclaimer really quick. Olivia is sitting in the dark. She could not wait. She can't go live, but she's going to say something really quick. So here it is.
Let me tell y'all something. Good
Oh, wait, hold
God.
on.
Look
Sorry.
at you, you're doing such a good. Let me tell y'all something. Everything works out in the end. Okay? When you're a good person and you have good intentions, you have a good heart, God knows. Oh my God. God knows. Okay? God knows. For so long, I felt like I needed to explain myself. I felt like I just felt so attacked and for no reason. So I always felt like I had to explain something to somebody. But when I finally realized that I don't have to explain anything to anybody because God saw it too. Yeah. The internet might have saw it. The people down the street might not seen it. My peoples may not have seen it. Your peoples may not have seen it, but God seen it. God seen it. Yeah. So you keep subliminally subbing me and thinking about me and pondering about me and calling me from restricted numbers and doing whatever you got to do, you know?
God.
But me, I'm doing me. right? And everything that's for me will come back to me. I have no I have no doubt about that. And another thing, anything that's formed against me shall never prosper, not in front of God. So, everybody be blessed. Hope everyone's working on themselves. It would be a shame to be another 5 years down the line and everyone is even worse. Work on you. Focus on you. Stop subbing me and focus on you. Yeah, because I'm definitely focusing on me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're definitely not focused on your children. And do you see how she kind of uses the words that were in that letter about, let's girl, you're not fooling anybody. Get out of the dark and come to the light. What are you talking about? Plot twist? There is no plot twist. Actually, it's yes, this is new. Okay, I will play it again, you guys, one more time before we get out of here. We have less than Hey Jersey Women Inc. We have about 15 minutes left, so I will play it again if you guys want to hear it. She's putting plot twist. It shouldn't be a plot. She says that people are calling you from restricted numbers. If it's anything, it's your kids that are calling you from a number, maybe a WhatsApp number to just try to get a hold of you. I know. Girl, her sister won't let her go live 24/7. I know. She's probably on restriction, you guys. She's definitely on restriction.
Let me tell y'all something.
Good God. Look at
Let me tell y'all something. Everything works out in the end. Okay? When you're
Everything works out in the end. Let's pick this apart, okay? I believe 100% it was about time. The parents in Love 3 say the truth. Liv is gonna get her in the narrative like she does. She's not she'll take any attention. She can't really take this just made you look worse, Olivia. Seriously. You try to put little breadcrumbs in your short. And which personality is this? Girl, this is Karen personality. Yo, she's definitely the babysitter.
a good person and you have good intentions,
Good people, good parents would stop at nothing to go see their children graduate. They wouldn't be running from the law to save themselves. They would rather probably get arrested at the graduation just to see their kids. I don't know, girl. You are a mess.
have a good heart. God knows. Oh my God.
You're right. God
God
does
knows.
know.
Okay. God knows. For so long, I felt like I needed to explain myself. I felt like I just felt so attacked and for no reason. So I always felt
Girl,
like I had to explain.
she felt attacked for no reason. How did you feel attacked? How did you feel attacked?
Something to somebody, but when I finally realized that I don't have to explain anything to anybody.
Yes, you're definitely using his words. You read the letter. You did. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. Okay, hold on. Let me find that part. She said she doesn't have to explain anything to anybody. And this is from Jerrod. I will never remind my child to pick up the phone and check on an adult. Not for you, not for anybody. And here she is trying to use his words in her rebuttal. Okay. You can't find your own words at all. You should have asked your sister to help you with this one.
Because God saw it too. Yeah. The internet might have saw it. The people down the street might not seen it. My peoples may not have seen it. Your peoples may not have seen it, but
Okay, first she was Karen, but now she's I don't know. She's so like she changes up her accent so much. It's so crazy. Um, she mocks God. She does. Yeah, she did this one real quick because she knows she can't be live. You'll be live tomorrow when you get a chance. Oh, and this is my theory of what's going on. The reason why she can't go live on the weekends, she can only go live on the weekends if she's watching her children and Raquel's children. But Monday through Friday, when that husband is at work and she's only able to go to the gym for a couple of hours, she can't be in that house doing all this. She has to find her time, her window of opportunity to go live. And that's why she's doing this real quick, short.
God seen it. God seen it. Yeah. So you keep subliminally subbing me and
What do you mean subliminally? What do you think she means by that? Subliminally subbing me. What? What?
thinking about me and pondering about me and
It's really it's only me. Out of this, she's always talking about is me. It's all about you, girl. You guys, don't forget to give me a like on the way in or out. We are going to wrap this up in a few minutes. Okay? Hit that like button. Okay? Right. It wasn't subliminal. It seemed very direct. It just didn't have your name on it.
calling me from restricted numbers and doing whatever you got to do, you know? But me,
Right.
I'm doing me, right? And everything that's for me will come back to me. I have no I have no doubt about that. And another thing, anything that's formed against me shall never prosper. Not in front of God.
You know what was formed against you that is prospering? What was formed against you was the union of Jerrod and Nisha being parents together. And you know what's happening? They're prospering a lot. Okay? She was getting comfortable. Mhm.
So, everybody be blessed. Hope everyone's working on themselves, you know? It would be a shame to be another 5 years down the line and everyone is even worse. Work on you. Focus on you. Stop subbing me and focus on you. Yeah, because I'm definitely focusing on me. Thank you.
Oh gosh. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Olivia has responded and this is all she can do because like we've all come to the conclusion she cannot go live at her sister's home. Yeah, this is admitting she blocked her children or admitting not answering the phone. She did something and they want to talk to you, Olivia, but like the message from your ex reads, they're kids. It's not their job to maintain relationships. If you care, you show up, you call, you check in, and you didn't do any of those things. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. We shall see how this unfolds in the following days. I doubt this is the only response she's going to give the internet. So stay tuned. Let me know your thoughts on the replay, and I will definitely see you guys in the next live. Okay. Thank you for being here.